Hey, how you guys doing out there? Dan from the 60s Rule channel. And yeah, we got a lot of stuff to cover today. And what the hell? Hey, Bert, what the hell you doing? What? You're cleaning the camera lens? Why don't you do something constructive like leave me alone? Get out of here. Boy, he didn't learn his lesson from the last video. Anyway, sorry about that, guys. Okay, first order of business here. Uh, Colonel Reb scale models. If any of you guys know Colonel Reb, uh, he's the last winner of the 10-year anniversary gift card giveaway. He hasn't claimed his card yet. I can't get in touch with this guy. I tried everything. I laid some comments down on his videos, and he hasn't responded yet. And I don't know, maybe he's got his notifications shut off. I don't know. So if any of you guys know him or know of him, can you please tell him to get in contact with me? There's my email address right there. And tell him to, get in touch with me so he can claim his gift card. And if you're watching, Colonel Reb, please get in touch with me so I can make an arrangement, send you the card, okay? All right, buddy? Okay. And let's see what else we got here. Hold on, guys. Oh, got a shop card in today. From Chris, Diablo's Workshop. That's a cool card, Chris. Really like that card. He's got some nice bills up there. Yeah, go check him out, man. He's got a lot of nice stuff going on over there. And Chris, I'm sorry we didn't hook up at the show. I was real busy. I had stuff on the table. I saw, guys I haven't seen in a long time, some of my buddies, and I met some of you YouTubers for the first time, and it was chaotic. So, you know what? I'll make it up to you. Next time you go to a show, drop me an email, and maybe we'll hook up. Okay, buddy? And thanks for the card, and thanks for the kind words on the back. All right. What else we got here? Oh, sorry about that, guys. Yeah, this group build is sponsored by Mike's Model Shop. Okay, if you're not familiar with him, go over to his channel, man. Check it out. He does hot rods, drag cars, big rigs. He's into Hot Wheels as well. And yeah, go check him out. And I know some of you guys started your builds already, especially these two guys here. Rob from Time Machine Scale Models. He's got some good stuff and good content on his channel. Go check him out. He's got a crazy build going on right now. And Jason from Blue Ox Model Shop, I think he did the trike, the milk trike. It came out really nice, and I think he's working on a second build as well. Yeah, go check these guys out. Check out their builds. So, yeah, getting to the Scratch Fink build over here. Now, Ed Big Daddy Roth, one of the greatest, one of the unique builders from the 50s and 60s. I tell you, it's actually an honor to, do a tribute for him because he was, he was way ahead of his time, And to approach a build like this, you really got to put yourself in his place and, let the I guess let the creative juices flow, right? So with that being said, this is what we started with. Okay, take a good look at that because what you're about to see looks nothing like this. We started with this Revell Pontiac Club de Mur. So let's check this out. Move this out of the way. Take this out of the way. And, well, there she is. I know, you're probably saying to yourself, what the F am I looking at? And after I got done with this, I said the same thing myself. I gotta tell you, it was a blast, man. this is the fun part about modeling, man. You know, you could take a box of plastic and you know, you got a clean slate and you know, blank canvas, and you just, you know, sky's the limit. You just go for it, you know. So yeah, I'll do a quick spin here, take a look at it, and I'll show you what I did over here. Now the first step, let me get my high-tech pointer here. First thing I had to do, let's start with the body, all right? Now these, remember these wheel wells over here? Let me show you on the box. The wheel wells had to be, let me see if I can get that in the picture for you. You see those wheel wells in the rear? I had to hone those out so they would accommodate those big meats in the back there. So that was a lot of fun doing that. But we got that sorted out. And then this body is actually a 3-piece body. And you can see there's no seams over here. There was a seam over here. And there was a seam going right over here, a big gap. You don't see those gaps anymore. Let me show you what I used. I know a lot of you guys, you like to use this stuff, Tamiya putty, and the only thing I don't like about this stuff, it shrinks. And I can't stand putty that shrinks. I can't tell you how many times I've used this stuff, prime it, and to only find out a couple days later, you know, that the place where I applied the putty, there's a big depression, and I had to sand it and repaint it. So I don't use that anymore. What I did find, which works very well, is this stuff over here. I don't know if you ever heard about this stuff. I've been using this for a year. This is called Perfect Plastic Putty. It's made by Deluxe Materials. They're located in the UK. And it's pricey. It probably costs about twice as much as the Tamiya. But you know what? It doesn't shrink. And it's water soluble. Yes, sir. And what you can do is you can take a small brush and you can dip it in water, and you know, you just, you know, wring it out just a little bit, and you can just smooth it out with that damp brush, and it dries, I guess, about an hour. And yeah, you're ready to sand. And it takes care of all those seams, and I love this stuff, you know. It works great. And I like excuse me, I like a product that does what it's supposed to do. And not only that, I bought the syringes. Look at these needles. I don't know you guys if it's showing up on camera. Look how fine they are. You take your syringe, you put your product in there, couple mil, and yeah, it works perfectly. It puts the material exactly where you need it to go. And you want to clean these out, you just put some hot water and soap in there, and you run it through a few times. And that's it. Make sure you keep this clean. This works perfect. I love this stuff, man. I really do. And let's get back to the model over here. Okay, let's get back to the body mods. And you see what I did over here, these exhaust tubes over here? Let's see if we can get a closer look at it. Those guys right over there. What I used was these pin connectors. All right, I got a whole bunch of these. I use these on my N-scale layout, you know, for distribution blocks. And that's all they are. They come in all different sizes. And yeah, I just put them in from the underside, and I epoxied those in. Well, you saw how I did that on my the last video. And it worked out great. Came out really nice. I like that. It's a nice touch. Looks Ed Rothish. It's got that Ed Roth vibe, I guess. And you're probably looking at those injector stacks and saying, what the hell? Well, it's got to be Ed Roth. It's got to be extreme, you know. And same thing. I used those connectors, and I painted the bases over here with, what was that? Soft iron metallic. I think it's a Rust-Oleum color. Let's get a little close-up of that. You can see those guys right there, right on top of the carbs right there. So that was another mod over there. And let's see what else we got over here. Well, the interior, you saw the interior because I showed you in my last video. We'll take another shot at that over here. And that was done in duplicolor, what was that, metallic cherry. So that came out pretty nice. The steering wheel's done in, I think it's burnt umber. That came out really nice. And I got some overspray on the seat over there. We'll handle that tomorrow. I'll have to decant some of the paint. And a couple touch-ups here and there. And let's get to the paint. As far as the paint is concerned, I hit the entire body, right, with Krylon. It's paint and primer. And I just put it right on the plastic. And it took very well. And it came out smooth as a baby's ass. I was very happy about that. And it gave me a good base to put down these guys right over here. I started with the red clear. And I had a little issue with it, but it wasn't, wasn't the paint's fault. It was my fault. I should have diluted it a little more because I used a little paint retarder there. But this is actually they suggest to use this on hand brushing. But I usually use this, my go-to, my pledge clear. This way it'll slow down the drying time and it'll flow a little better. So I did this first. I put down the red, and then I taped. You can see the entire top of the body there. I put down my tape. Okay, then I hit it with the red. And then I removed the tape, and then I hit it with the yellow, okay? Now what happens when the yellow, let me see if I can get that in focus for you. The clear yellow, when you shoot the yellow over the red, it turns orange, and that's what I was going for. Now, these areas over here, see that marbleization you see in the front over there? That was done very, very easily. I did a how-to video on that a while ago. You can check that in my archives. All you do is to take some silver paint right there. And where's my little brush? Oh, here it is. Take this brush right here. You see it's kind of old and scattered, see? It's old and separated. And what you do is you take your silver paint, you dip it in there, and you just go like this. You just stipple it like that. It's called the stippling effect. And what you're left with is that funky little pattern there. See that, guys? So, did that in the front section. And that was before I put the yellow on, the yellow clear. And let's see, that's about it. No, and the decals. I remember I was telling you I was going to put the decals on. I got lucky. Those decals fit right in that door panel. I mean, it was like made to order. And well, there's a little tick over here. I don't know where the hell that came from. That little mark over there. I just noticed that when I was doing final assembly. I don't know. Shit happens, right? And you can see the pinstriping in the back. So I figured I'd add that because Roth was a pinstriper. And we got one in the center over there between the two windscreens over there. Yeah, I tell you, I kind of like it. It's different. And I think that's something that Ed Roth might have thought up when he was hanging out in his shop. He was letting those creative juices flow. Yeah, I think it came out pretty nice. And I got to tell you, this kit, it was produced in 1956, the year I was born. Some of the pieces were kind of fragile, like the rear bumperettes. I broke actually two of them, and I had to piece it back together and very gingerly, mount them where they were supposed to go. So, I mean, it's an older kit, so. But overall, I'm happy with it. Yeah, came out pretty nice. So, okay, guys. This is Dan here from the 60s Rule channel. I'm signing off. You guys enjoy the rest of your evening. And you guys be safe. Take care. And keep on building.